It's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk, guys. Welcome back and good morning. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. This is a good one here. Coffee's good too. It's good coffee. We're going to see a lot of Kerblam. He's going to kerpow and kapow, and his name is Kerblam. That's the joke. That's what I'm trying to be funny about. Clan Cbro 3. Kerblam in his E100 and Note Iaramo in his E100. They're top tier on Himmel's Tundradorf. Well, he's going to go where I don't go. Don't you go... What is it? Don't you go where the Huskies go, and don't you eat that yellow snow? I don't think that's the exact... quote for that. They're top tier, looking good. Now, this was sent by Jeb, who got this replay for me as well. Jeb is in his FB 3805. We'll talk about him in a little bit. And we got Ming 9 in the Lurva. He's going to actually play a role, my friends. He is going to play a role. You can see then that Kerblam and Notarino, am I saying that right? Notaramo, they're all headed over here to the west side. I don't usually go there, but they have two E100s and they're working in a platoon. I don't think this is a bad idea necessarily. Normally I try to go up the hill, but check out what happens here. They're going to head off this way. With two E100s, you really should be able to win over in this alley, and you should be able to win fast enough, depending on what the enemy sends over here, to be a factor for the rest of the battle, because often you get bogged down over here. Now, you're going to see that Kerblam, the first thing he gets is an ammo rack hit in the side of the turret from a T-42 that he still doesn't see, which I guess that little scraggly arsed bush right there is blocking the view. That's some good stuff, man. You gotta like that. That's some good game mechanic. Some hold on. Okay. Good game mechanic action. All right. So he gets hit. He's thinking about taking a snapperino at this guy. Takes it and misses. Now, we're not going to miss a whole lot more today. In fact, he has a pretty outstanding hit and pen rate by the time he's done. I'll show you the cards at the end. So, like I said, two E100 should be able to get over here onto the west side, win this relatively quickly, and then be able to move, either go back or push in, depending on what's required. You got to like that right there on the first run through on this, watching it. Just putting that perfect angle on the other E100 and causing him to bounce or not really take the shot because he knows he's going to have a hard time penning. And we're going to get him behind this rock. He sees that guy shoot. He comes out, not too afraid of the T-42. And we're going to come in there and just slap one onto the T-42. Now, to be fair, when you have a game as big as Kerblam, by the way, he just Kerblammed that guy. When you have a game that big, things just start to work. I can easily see that shot missing. Although he's running food, probably has a good crew in here. Kerblam! One of the few non-pens. Pushes in, is going to put an angle on the turret. As you can see, he just turned the turret a little bit further. Kept the hole going the direction he wanted, and now he's sort of trying to bait this guy, giving him that nice angle. Kerblam is a good player. I did not actually look up his tune mate. He's going to slap one into the lower plate for a nice high roll at 831. Kerblam. I did look at his platoon mate. I'm assuming he's good. They're in the same clan. And interestingly, the Lurva is not a great player, but he's going to have a great game. So for right now, he's a great player. Look at the angle that Kerblam is using, trying to bait this other E100. This other E100 has a really bad day. He just really can't get things going because these two guys are in a bit of a better position. And there's two of them. I don't know if he just missed or was shooting at the guy down below. He's going to keep angling so we can get down to that lower plate. Look at that. And what I was saying a little bit earlier, when you have a good game like this and things are just falling, I can see shots like that either going high and bouncing or just, not going where you want to, because it's not like he's waiting for it to zoom in a whole bunch, but he is really close to his work. So that's a nice trade-off for a tank that has relatively bad dispersion. But he's running food. I'm assuming he has a pretty good crew. I don't think he has too many field mods going on because I didn't see his equipment when we started. Gets tracked right here. And he's just doing some good work, man. He's going to come in here and watch him just absolutely scoff the upper plate of the 100-01. And look that he's got a little bit of a look down, so he's got a little altitude, so he's flat-plated that thing. Plus he's firing his heat, which has all kinds of pen. 334. So he's just going to butter this guy's upper plate, scoffs it, takes him down for all his hit points at 685. Bye-bye. T-42. All right, let's take a look at the map and what's going on right here. He gets a little bit of a target-rich environment here. He sees the 212 making a runner. We got the T-42. They may have been talking a little bit right there. See, the Lurba gets in there, and he's really doing some good work. He can kill off the Artie, which is nice. T-42, he's being cheeky. That is the second shot that guy has managed to get in there. And look at that. Look at the streak on the top. What on earth? I was not aware that was a hitbox. I don't know if maybe he actually pinned the top of the turret, or I'm going to have to go look at tanks.gg because it looks like that rack up there took the damage, the view thing, whatever that is. Very interesting. Just a big old scar across the noggin. We've lost a few points, and I like this. Kerblam's going to actually turn around. He's got 3 kills, and he's already up to 3,458 damage. He's headed back this way because things are not looking great in the middle, the west middle. The hill is still holding on for the moment, and this is just a really great down-to-the-wire game. We're not going to see a Rompel stomp, but he is going to crank up some damage. I like this little event right here because the T-30 has no idea that he's about to get kerblammed. He's got a lot of hit points. He must take some hits in here somewhere because he comes around the corner with not that many. Let's take a look here. Yep, he gets thumped a couple times. The light tank's trying to take him out. Kerblam takes a peek at the 277, and then just as this guy comes around, he's regretting that. Once again, that was another shot that easily could have gone pear-shaped. Hit his friend, went into the turret of the T-30, just plain old missed. I mean, he was really counting on that little shot into the upper plate from that look down, and that's exactly what he got. We're about to get another one. Look at the Notarino is headed on in there with Ming headed on in there as well together, and he's just hanging out with the E100s, supporting them. Back to Jeb. Jeb has done some good work in here. You can see his 3805 back in the corner, and he's about to make a big difference in a couple instances as we get in here and it gets down to the wire. Poor Udez145 says, that is not the guy I want to see. Please don't hit me. Never mind. I'll go back to the garage. Kerblam. Kerblam. Very nice. Lurva is still rocking most of his, not all of his hit points. Notarimo has taken a few hits. Notaramo. Not. We're going to call him Not. It's hanging out with about half his hit points or so. Maybe a little bit less. There's the other E100, the one and only at full hit points. Looks like he's running probably Artie, I guess, or maybe he's got the hit point thing from the field mods. It's hard to know. Hard to know. Su-130 is making a runner. Kerblam wants to Kerblam him. That guy's running and moving. He says, oh, look. Well, this is not good for the enemy team, right? They had a Su-130 that never logged in. I don't know what that other guy, maybe the other guy didn't, although it looks like his turret's moved. I think the 215 was playing. But I don't know. Maybe he was sitting there as well. And now we've got a double team or triple team this E100, but note that the T103, the Object 277, and the IS-7 are still rolling around up there in the northeast. So I don't want to just barrel around this corner and give them all kinds of shots. Su-130's in a bit of trouble, though. He's kind of got his back to the other tanks. I think he dies here pretty quickly. Ming is just being really game. He's coming in here and trying to help out. T-103 bounces. That's one of the only real unfortunate things that happen, although we've tanked a couple more shots from those guys. And there's that fast 277. Ming lights the other E100 on fire. Guy puts it out, and now we're just going to take this opportunity to thump this guy. Nice choice to go into the turret, and there's our friend Jeb 2 finishing off the E100 with a nicely placed shot from Artie. And what was basically a full hit point E100 is gone and out of the game. You'll notice that E100 was also running the smaller gun, which a lot of people do these days because they did buff it. But it looks like Kerblam likes the Kerblaminess of this big gun. 277 has most of his hit points. He has fired, so Kerblam's going to come around here. Probably get a shot. There's Jeb again, helping out the team. He tracks the guy, so it stops him from getting away. Looks like his kit's probably burned, so he's just sitting there. Takes another hit from Ming. 277 thumps Ming Ming, but now we got Kerblam coming in here. Kerblam's going to get another shot. And I think actually, Jeb, there we go. Jeb hits him again, and I believe Jeb's using a small gun, as we talked about many videos ago in the FB 3805, because it just fires really quickly. So a little help from my friend, and we just absolutely obliterate the 277, which came there with most of his hit points. An old Ming Ming, man, check it out. 47, 48% player, and he is just absolutely keeping dudes busy. Absolutely keeping dudes busy. He has a good game. I want to say it's 2,900 damage. He's going to head on out here, although I think his time is up. I believe the IS-7 gets him here. No, he doesn't. Never mind. No, he doesn't. Never mind. He hits... He Kerblams Kerblam, and Kerblams him back. And we have 8 kills, guys. I mean, just an absolute monster of a game. 8,250 damage. 1,730 assist. Sorry, 1,730 bounced and 221 assist. We have just Kerblammed our way through here. I'm telling you what, it's like Adam West in the 60s. Kerblam, Kerpow. Now this last shot is beautiful, and it is the coup de grace. Coup de grace. The coup de grace. All right, the coup de grace is about to come, and you just know when you top off a great game with something like this, it was meant to be. 3805 is probably reloaded. The Lurva's looking for a shot, but Kerblam says, you know what, I want 9 kills. So he just basically drives in there and dares the T-103 to take a shot, and the T-103 takes a shot. He's going to take a shot. He's like, oh, there he is. I don't know. I really don't. It's just when the game says yes, when RNG's visor is up, and he wants you to hit things, well, that's what happens. 9 kills, 8,479 damage, 2,170 block, 221 assists, in a monster game. And big old shout out to Ming, triple, quadruple Ming, whatever it is, 9 back there, who just really supported the team and dropped 2,900 in a tier 10 battle in his Lurva. Well done. And then Jeb just dropping bombs with the 3805 back there. Putting some critical shots on people at a critical time. Nice close game, and was very close there for a little while, and then they started to kind of avalanche them towards the end as they were able to do a lot of double and triple team on single tanks, and the other team wasn't able really to do that. Helps when you've got a platoon. Now, Notre Dame actually didn't make it to the end of the battle, and he had a pretty good game as well. He was no slouch at, I believe, over 4,000 damage, so well done to those. Really, the top 4 in this battle just absolutely had great games and played well together. That is all I've got for today, guys. Thanks for sending that in, Jeb. Much appreciated. GG to you as well, and your Artie. That's all I've got. We will see ya.